Hello, welcome to another video from the Found Tech 404 channel. Today I will give my opinion on Samsung's new Galaxy S24 line. When I say line, I'm talking about all the models, the S24, S24 Plus and S24 Ultra. Well, let's start the video. Let's start by talking about the normal S24, like the S20, S21, S22 and S23 models. It is the smallest of the year's models. It has a 6.2-inch screen size, 1080p resolution, that is, Full HD, Super AMOLED technology screen with incredible 2600 nits of peak brightness, but this brightness only applies if the brightness bar is at maximum and in extreme lighting conditions on the light sensor, such as walking down the street on a sunny day, but remembering that this significantly drains the device's battery, which, speaking about battery, it increased by 200 milliamps when compared to the S23, that is, it has 4000 milliamps with charging of up to 25 watts. Its construction is made of aluminum with glass, the same as last year. However, its edges are flatter, even looking like the most recent iPhones. Your processor depends on the region. In the United States, China and Canada it will be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but in the rest of the world it will be the Exynos 2400, which is not bad, since the Exynos is a deca-core processor, that is, it has 10 processing cores, whereas Snapdragon is the famous octa-core, which has 8 cores. Its storage starts at 128 GB, and goes up to 512, with 8 or 12 RAM versions. All cameras are the same as last year, main 50 megapixels, ultra-wide 12, telephoto 10 and selfie 12. The main camera goes up to 8K at 30 FPS, and all others up to 4K 60 FPS. It has stereo sound, Wi-Fi 6E, 7 years of Android updates, and the latest Galaxy AI, but that's a topic for another video. Well, this cell phone is a very good cell phone indeed, but with its launch, the price of the S23 drops, and perhaps it compensates more for the previous one as they are almost the same devices, but if you find it for the same price as the S23, it is a great option obviously. But now we will see the S24 Plus. The S24 Plus has some small changes when compared to the normal S24. The main one is its screen size, which is 6.7 inches for those who want a larger screen, and a considerably larger battery of 4900 milliamps and 45 watt charging. But that's not all. We now have 1440p resolution again on the Plus line, which we haven't had since the S20 Plus. Its storage does not have the 128 GB version or the 8 GB RAM version. Otherwise, it's the same thing as the normal S24, so it's up to you to decide which is more advantageous between the S24, S24 Plus and S23 Plus, as they are almost the same thing. And well, let's go to Ultra. The Galaxy S24 Ultra changes completely from the previous ones, starting with its 6.8-inch screen, not much bigger when compared to the S24 Plus, but moving on to the processor. We have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 worldwide, which for many it's very good. We have versions with 256, 512 GB and 1 TB of storage and all with 12 of RAM. Now in the camera we had a small downgrade, as the 10x zoom we had on the S23 Ultra was changed to 5x optical zoom. But Samsung claims that even though it has a lower zoom camera, the 10x digital zoom has the same quality as an optical zoom, which is to be expected, as we still have last year's 200 megapixels that help the phone to handle digital zoom. This year Samsung didn't focus much on cameras like last year's, it focused a lot on artificial intelligence. I was going to comment on the Galaxy AI, but it will be for another video whether it's worth having the S24 just for the AI. Well, in my opinion, the price will be the decisive point. If it is cheaper than the S23, it is obviously worth it. Otherwise, it is not worth it as it changes almost nothing compared to the previous model. And well, that was the video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and subscribe here please.